Have you ever felt your legs getting weaker? Like they just don't have the same strength they used to? Maybe climbing stairs leaves you tired, or you notice muscle cramps at night. What if I told you that the solution could be as simple as giving your body the right vitamins and minerals? In today's video, we're breaking down most important vitamins and minerals for strong, healthy legs. These nutrients are not only essential for your muscles and bones, but they also keep your nerves working, prevent cramps, and even protect you from dangerous falls. So, if you want to stay active, independent, and full of energy, stay with me until the end, because you'll learn exactly what your body needs and the foods you can eat to get it. Before we jump into the list of essential vitamins, make sure to like this video so more people can benefit, and subscribe if you want detailed explanations about natural ways to stay healthy. And don't forget to comment below with your thoughts. I'd love to know which vitamins you're already taking for your health. Vitamin D. The very first nutrient we need to talk about for strong, healthy legs is vitamin D. And honestly, if your vitamin D levels are low, no matter how much calcium or protein you eat, your legs will never feel truly strong. That's because vitamin D is the key that unlocks calcium absorption. Without it, your body simply cannot use calcium properly, which means your bones and muscles miss out on the building blocks they need. So why do so many people struggle with vitamin D deficiency? Well, in modern life, most of us spend a lot of time indoors, in offices, schools, or at home. We wear sunscreen when we go outside, and while that's good for skin protection, it blocks the UV rays needed to make vitamin D. As a result, millions of people, even in sunny states like California or Florida, are running low on this crucial vitamin. Now, let's talk about what happens when your body doesn't get enough. The early signs are often subtle, things like muscle aches, joint stiffness, or feeling more tired than usual. Over time, the effects get more serious. Weak bones, higher risk of fractures, and in seniors, something very dangerous. Balance problems that lead to falls. In fact, research shows that low vitamin D is linked with poor muscle coordination in the legs, making everyday movements harder than they should be. So how do we fix it? The most natural source is sunlight. Just 15 to 20 minutes of direct sun exposure on your skin a few times per week can boost your vitamin D levels significantly. The exact amount depends on your skin tone, age, and where you live. But regular safe sun exposure is one of the easiest ways. But what if you live in an area with long winters, or you simply don't get outside much? Don't worry, because food can help too. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and tuna are excellent sources. Egg yolks and cheese contain small amounts, and many everyday items, like milk, orange juice, or breakfast cereals, are fortified with vitamin D. For those with very low levels, supplements may be necessary, but always under the guidance of a doctor. So, remember this, vitamin D is like the ignition switch for your legs. It doesn't just support bone density. It activates your muscles, protects you from falls, and keeps you moving with confidence. Calcium. Now that we've covered vitamin D, let's move on to its partner in crime, calcium. Think of calcium as the actual building material of your bones, while vitamin D is the manager that makes sure the material gets delivered to the right place. Without enough calcium, your bones, including the ones in your legs, become thin, fragile, and prone to breaking. Here's something most people don't realize. More than 99% of the calcium in your body is stored in your bones and teeth. Your legs depend on this mineral to stay firm and strong. But calcium doesn't only support bone strength. It also plays a critical role in muscle contraction. Every time you take a step, climb stairs, or even flex your foot, calcium is helping your muscles contract and relax smoothly. When your diet is low in calcium, your body pulls it out of your bones just to keep other systems running, like your heartbeat and nerve function. Over time, this weakens the skeleton, leading to conditions like osteopenia and osteoporosis. And that's when the risks of fractures and mobility problems skyrocket. So how much calcium do you really need? For most adults, experts recommend around 1,000 milligrams per day. For women over 50 and men over 70, that number goes up to 200 milligrams daily, because bones naturally lose density with age. The good news is, you can get calcium from a wide variety of foods. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are classic sources. But if you're lactose intolerant or prefer a plant-based diet, there are still plenty of options. Leafy greens such as kale, bok choy, and collard greens are excellent choices. Almonds, chia seeds, and fortified plant milks like almond or soy milk can also provide a good boost. Don't forget about calcium-fortified foods. Many orange juices, cereals, and even breads are enriched with this vital mineral. These can be simple ways to increase your daily intake without making major changes to your diet. One more tip. Calcium absorption works best when it's spread out through the day, not taken all at once. So instead of trying to get your full dose in a single meal, include small amounts at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. In short, calcium is the structural backbone of your legs. It's the mineral that keeps you standing tall, walking steady, and protecting your independence as you age. Pair it with vitamin D, and you've got a powerhouse combination for lifelong leg strength, vitamin B12. Next on our list is vitamin B12, a nutrient that often doesn't get enough attention when we talk about leg health. While calcium and vitamin D build the bones, vitamin B12 works more like an electrician. It keeps your nerves wired correctly so your muscles actually receive the right signals. Without it, even strong bones and muscles won't function properly. Here's why B12 is so important. It helps make red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout your body. Your legs, being some of the largest muscles in your body, depend heavily on oxygen. When B12 is low, your red blood cells shrink and weaken, which means your muscles don't get enough oxygen. That leads to fatigue, weakness, and a heavy, tired feeling in your legs. But the impact doesn't stop there. B12 is also crucial for nerve health. Low levels can damage the protective coating around your nerves, called myelin. When that happens, signals between your brain and legs slow down or misfire. This is why people with a B12 deficiency often experience tingling, numbness, or even a burning sensation in their feet and legs. In severe cases, walking becomes difficult and balance problems increase the risk of falling. So who's most at risk? Older adults, because the stomach produces less acid with age, making it harder to absorb B12 from food. Vegetarians and vegans are also at higher risk, since natural B12 is found almost exclusively in animal products. Certain medications, like those for acid reflux or diabetes, can also interfere with absorption. How do you make sure you're getting enough? The best sources of B12 are animal-based foods: beef, chicken, fish, eggs, and dairy products. For people who don't eat animal products, fortified foods such as cereals, plant-based milks, and nutritional yeast can provide B12. And in some cases, supplements or injections prescribed by a doctor are the best solution. The recommended daily amount for adults is about 2.4 micrograms, which doesn't sound like much, but even a small shortfall can cause serious issues over time. The key is consistent intake, since your body doesn't make B12 on its own. Here's the takeaway. Vitamin B12 is the silent power source behind strong legs. It keeps your muscles energized, your nerves sharp, and your balance steady. Without it, your legs may feel weak, heavy, or unstable. Even if you're getting plenty of calcium and vitamin D. Magnesium. If there's one mineral that often flies under the radar when it comes to leg health, it's magnesium. Most people know about calcium for bones, but magnesium is just as critical. It's the mineral that keeps your muscles working smoothly. In fact, magnesium is involved in over 300 processes in your body, including muscle contraction, relaxation, and energy production. Think about what happens when you get a sudden leg cramp at night. That painful tightening often has to do with low magnesium. Without enough of it, your muscles contract but struggle to relax, which causes cramps, twitching, or stiffness. Over time, chronic magnesium deficiency can make your legs feel heavy, weak, and constantly fatigued. Magnesium also plays a vital role in supporting your bones. While calcium is the building block, magnesium helps convert vitamin D into its active form, which then directs calcium into your bones. So, without enough magnesium, even if you're taking calcium and vitamin D, your body might not use them effectively. Another key point, magnesium is essential for healthy circulation. It relaxes blood vessels, improves blood flow, and reduces the risk of high blood pressure, all of which directly benefit your legs. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients delivered to your muscles, which helps you stay active and reduces recovery time after physical activity. So, how do you know if you're low in magnesium? Some early warning signs include frequent leg cramps, restless legs at night, unexplained fatigue, or even mood changes like irritability and anxiety. Unfortunately, many Americans don't get enough magnesium from their diet because processed foods are stripped of this mineral. The good news is magnesium-rich foods are widely available. Nuts and seeds like almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds are excellent choices. Leafy greens such as spinach and Swiss chard are packed with magnesium. Whole grains, beans, lentils, and even dark chocolate are also great sources. For adults, the recommended daily intake is between 310 to 420 milligrams, depending on age and gender. If your diet falls short, supplements are an option, but they should be taken carefully since too much magnesium from supplements can cause digestive issues. Here's the bottom line. Magnesium is the mineral that keeps your legs moving without pain. It prevents cramps, supports bone health, boosts circulation, and keeps your energy steady. If calcium is the structure and vitamin D is the spark, then magnesium is the engine oil that keeps everything running smoothly. If you're finding this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like this video. It really supports the channel. Make sure you've subscribed so you won't miss the upcoming health guides, and leave a comment below to share which vitamin tip has surprised you the most so far. Your interaction keeps me motivated to create more detailed explanations just like this. Potassium. Now let's talk about potassium, a mineral your legs can't live without. Potassium acts like your body's electrical system. It controls how your muscles contract, how your nerves send signals, and how much fluid your body holds onto. Without enough potassium, your legs may feel weak, shaky, or prone to cramps. One of potassium's most important roles is balancing sodium. In the typical American diet, people consume too much salt, which can raise blood pressure and put extra stress on blood vessels. Potassium helps counteract sodium by relaxing blood vessel walls and keeping your blood pressure in check. This is especially important for your legs, since poor circulation can cause swelling, heaviness, and discomfort. If you've ever experienced sudden muscle cramps after exercise or during the night, low potassium may be one reason. Muscles rely on potassium to contract and then release smoothly. Without it, contractions can become irregular, causing that sharp cramp that wakes you up in pain. Potassium also plays a role in preventing bone loss. When your diet is low in potassium, your body may use calcium from your bones to help balance acidity in the blood. Over time, this weakens bone density. Getting enough potassium, especially from fruits and vegetables, helps protect your bones and keeps your legs steady and strong. So how much potassium do you really need? The general recommendation for adults is around 2,600 to 3,400 milligrams per day, depending on age and gender. Unfortunately, many people don't meet this target, especially if they eat lots of processed foods and not enough fresh produce. The best sources of potassium are fresh whole foods. Bananas are famous for it, but they're not the only option. Oranges, cantaloupe, and avocados are excellent sources. Vegetables like spinach, sweet potatoes, and broccoli are loaded with potassium. Beans, lentils, and nuts are also great ways to boost your intake. If you're thinking about supplements, be cautious. Too much potassium, especially in supplement form, can be dangerous for people with kidney or heart conditions. That's why doctors usually recommend food first. Here's the takeaway. Potassium is your muscle's power stabilizer. It keeps your legs from cramping, maintains smooth nerve signals, supports bone health, and helps your circulation stay strong. If you want steady, energized legs, make potassium-rich foods a daily habit. Vitamin K. Another often overlooked nutrient for strong legs is vitamin K. Most people think of calcium and vitamin D when it comes to bones. But vitamin K is the one that directs traffic. It tells calcium exactly where it needs to go. Without enough vitamin K, calcium may not be deposited properly into your bones, and in some cases, it can even end up in your blood vessels, leading to stiffness instead of strength. So how does vitamin K help your legs specifically? First, it's essential for bone density. Research shows that people with higher vitamin K intake have stronger bones and a lower risk of fractures. For your legs, this means better stability, fewer breaks, and stronger support as you age. Second, vitamin K is crucial for blood clotting. Every time you get a small cut or bruise, vitamin K activates proteins that help your blood clot and stop the bleeding. While this might not sound directly connected to leg strength, healthy clotting is part of overall circulation health, and poor clotting can make you more prone to bruising or slow healing after injuries. There are actually two main forms of vitamin K, K1 and K2. Vitamin K1 is mostly found in leafy green vegetables like kale, spinach, and broccoli. Vitamin K2 is found in fermented foods and animal products such as cheese, eggs, and chicken. Both types are important, but vitamin K2 has been shown to be especially powerful in helping place calcium into the bones rather than leaving it in the arteries. So, how much do you need? For adults, the recommended daily intake is about 90 micrograms for women and 120 micrograms for men. That might sound small, but it makes a huge difference in bone and vascular health over time. The easiest way to get enough is to eat a daily serving of leafy greens. Add a spinach salad to lunch, steam some broccoli at dinner, or blend kale into a smoothie. If you enjoy fermented foods like sauerkraut or natto, you'll also boost your vitamin K2 intake. Here's the bottom line. Vitamin K acts like the director of your bone health orchestra. It makes sure calcium goes into your legs, strengthens your bones, protects circulation, and helps prevent dangerous fractures. Without it, all the calcium in the world won't reach its full potential. Vitamin B6. The last vitamin on our list is vitamin B6. And while it may not get as much attention as B12 or vitamin D, it plays a critical role in keeping your legs strong, energized, and pain-free. Vitamin B6 is involved in more than 100 enzyme reactions in your body, most of them related to metabolism. In simple terms, it helps your body break down proteins, carbohydrates, and fats into energy. Your leg muscles, being some of the biggest muscles in your body, need this energy to walk, run, climb stairs, or even just stand for long periods without tiring. Another important job of B6 is its role in producing neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that carry signals between your nerves and muscles. Without enough B6, those signals can slow down or misfire, leading to weakness, tingling, or that pins and needles feeling in your legs and feet. B6 also helps your body make hemoglobin, the protein inside red blood cells that carries oxygen. Low B6 can lead to anemia, which means less oxygen is delivered to your muscles. That's when you may feel fatigued, lightheaded, or notice that your legs get tired much faster than they should. Now here's something many people don't realize. B6 is also linked to inflammation control. Studies show that low levels of B6 are connected to higher inflammation in the body, which may contribute to chronic pain and stiffness in the legs. By keeping your B6 levels balanced, you support not only your muscles, but also your joints. So where can you get it? Luckily, vitamin B6 is found in a wide variety of foods. Poultry like chicken and turkey are excellent sources. Fish such as salmon and tuna also provide a healthy dose. Plant-based options include bananas, chickpeas, fortified cereals, potatoes, and spinach. With such a variety, it's easy to add B6 into your diet. The recommended daily amount for adults is about 1.3 to 2 milligrams, depending on age and gender. It's not a huge amount, but consistent intake is key. Because B6 is water-soluble, your body doesn't store it. You need a steady supply from food or supplements. Here's the takeaway. Vitamin B6 is like the fine-tuning knob for your leg health. It helps produce energy, keeps your nerves firing correctly, supports oxygen delivery, and reduces inflammation. Without it, even simple movements can feel harder, and fatigue sets in quickly. With it, your legs stay strong, coordinated, and ready for action. Conclusion and call to action. So now you've learned about the 7 most powerful vitamins and minerals for strong, healthy legs. Let's quickly recap. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium and keeps your muscles working smoothly. Calcium is the building block of strong bones. Vitamin B12 powers your nerves and red blood cells, keeping energy flowing to your legs. Magnesium prevents painful cramps and supports circulation. Potassium balances sodium, protects your bones, and keeps muscles contracting properly. Vitamin K directs calcium into your bones and helps prevent fractures. Vitamin B6 boosts energy, nerve function, and reduces inflammation. Each one of these nutrients plays a unique role, but together they create a foundation for leg strength, balance, and mobility. When you nourish your body with the right combination, you don't just protect yourself from weakness and fatigue. You give yourself the power to stay active, independent, and confident at any age. Imagine the difference: climbing stairs without hesitation, walking long distances without pain, or simply enjoying your favorite activities without worrying that your legs will give out. That's the kind of life strong nutrition can support. Remember, it's never too late to strengthen your legs. Whether you're in your 30s, 50s, or 70s, your body can benefit from better nutrition starting right now. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button. It lets us know you enjoy this kind of content. And don't forget to subscribe to Core Health Hub and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our daily health tips. Finally, I'd love to hear from you. Which vitamin from today's list do you think you're missing the most? Drop your answer in the comments below and let's start a conversation. Take care of your body, fuel your legs with the right nutrients, and keep moving strong.